Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, taking your time to check out this garden tour. This is going to be an evening garden tour. It's supposed to rain and thunderstorm all weekend, so I figured now is the best time for this week's garden walkabout and chat. As you can see here, the knockout roses are in full bloom. This is just the classic fuchsia, hot pink, whatever you call it. And this is that lovely sunny knockout rose that is very fragrant. Smells amazing right now. And in this little section here, sorry for the bumpiness, but you can see I've got all the colors that they say to put together. Is your reds, your dark green, your yellow, which they mean chartreuse, and blue. Is that 4 colors or 5? Anyway, that is just a garden saying that looks pleasing to the eye to have those 4 colors together. New bloom, and I'm trying to move slow so I don't make you guys sick. New blooms this week is the Nepeta catmint for another name. That is blooming, almost full bloom this week. And again, those colors again together. Please forgive the mulch bags under here. Definitely need to remulch this. It's gonna happen eventually. So, something new that I'm doing this year. I've tried dahlias in this little middle part of this border here for a few years now and never had much luck with them. I've tried HS date dahlias, which are I don't know if I'd say my favorite, but they are what I really wanted here, and I've tried those a couple of years and they just didn't do good. So this is like a burnt orange and kind of amber color dahlia, and I got should have 4 of those. I got 2 in each pot, and the reason got them in the pots this year is because we have a vole problem here. So voles like to eat bulbs and the roots of your plants, and the moles, they eat like the bugs and stuff, but the voles with a V, they will eat your plants. So I heard this from somebody, I forget which one it was, might have been Wisconsin Garden, that they plant their dahlias in pots and sink them in the ground. So that's my experiment this year. We will see how they do. But if you can picture, and I'm going to the garden center pretty soon to get my annuals, but I'm going to do the blue salvias and the red-orange marigolds. So if you can picture those like repeated back and forth. And then back here is a row of purple sage, or Russian sage. So if you can imagine the orange and that burnt amber color with the Russian sage, which is going to be about blue like this. If it all works as planned, it should look pretty good. Now I don't know about well, I've got one coming back. These are the Puckster blue butterfly bushes, the dwarf. And this one is a blue one. I've got 2 blue ones and a white one here. Last year, one did not come back on that side. I'm not sure if that one's coming back either. And it looks like the other 2, the purple and the white one here, did not make it either. So I don't know if it has to do something with our winter here, which they haven't really been that bad, but I've just not had good luck at all with the Pugster Blue. Or the Pugster butterfly bushes. But they are gorgeous when they are alive and thriving. So I'm gonna have to come up with something different in here. That's a shame because they're, I think, $30 some a plant or a shrub. But anyway, the knockouts back here have struggled the past couple years. 2 years ago we had that polar vortex or whatever it was, polar blast, and it really did a number on a lot of people's roses. And then that spring right after, we had some heavy winds, and these were just all pushed back and broke back. So they are recovering. They got a lot of catching up to do with that side. All right, moving on, because I don't want this video to cut off before I realize it. So this weekend I'm probably going to be in this garden working on the weeds. I've got most of them tamed over here. Most of them, I say. But look at this beautiful Weigela wine and roses shrub. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite shrubs, if not my favorite. And that's Weigela wine and roses. Definitely going to put more of those in the garden. And I got another one right here, not quite in full bloom as that one, but this one's probably a couple years younger. Little yellow rose in here blooming. And again, this whole area has to be weeded and mulched too. This heuchera, this is my favorite heuchera. Coral bells. Right, Key-Meow? Just love that dark foliage with that pink flower. So here is the back side of the knockout roses. So I'm trying to figure out what plant or shrub do I want to put through here. I was thinking about some purple salvia, and I might have already mentioned this in the past video, but I was thinking about a row of purple salvia right behind the lamb's ear. Here's my grandma's David Austin rose. I forget what this one is called. I should look it up and try to match it up, but if you guys know what this one is, please let me know in the comments. Got some dahlias. These dahlias have come back every year since I planted them. Probably about 4 years now. So I guess we are right on that edge where you can leave them in the ground zone-wise and they will come back for you. This is an incredible hydrangea. Just setting its bud or flower. Haven't got around to doing my containers yet. In another week or so, I will probably do those. Here is the mystery rose, the mystery white rose that I got from Lowe's. It's actually 3 of them. I think they were like $19, and they did not have a sticker or any kind of name tag on the pots at all, so I have no idea what these are. Very pretty blooms. So if you've seen my indoor seed starting video, you might remember that I started, oh God, over a dozen white swan echinacea, and I've placed those right in here. So we will see how they do. I doubt we'll get any blooms this year or anything like that, but hopefully they will come back next year. Peony there in bloom. And again, I don't know what kind of rose this is. Just a rose I dug up at my mom's house that they didn't want. And you can see I got my fountain out. And I usually have this fountain right over here, but I decided to do something different this year. Thought it'd look pretty good here. Things are starting to pop here in the main garden. Of course, the lamb's ear, this variety is called Big Ears. Always a reliable plant. Always looks good. Salvias are popping right now. This purple salvia.